Please pause for the moment of silence. Please stand for the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Good morning, Texans. Today is Thursday, January 10th.
Thanks for joining us on today's show.
And we have a story on a unique club that is open to all,
as well as a coach who goes above and beyond on the course and in the classroom.
These stories and more
coming up on NHSTV Live.
Tensions are still high surrounding the government shutdown, as in recent talks between President Trump, Democratic Senator Chuck Schumer, and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, President Trump walked out claiming that the talks were a total waste of time. The talks were very brief, lasting a mere 14 minutes until the president's temper tantrum, as the Democrats are calling it, ended the discussion, leaving both parties frustrated of the results.
It wasn't even a high-stake negotiation. It was a petulant president of the United States, a person who would say, I'll keep government shut down for months or years unless I get my way. It's just not the way democracy works.
Well, unfortunately, the president just got up and walked out. He asked Speaker Pelosi, will you agree to my wall? She said no. And he just got up and said, then we have nothing to discuss, and he just walked out. Again, we saw a temper tantrum because he couldn't get his way, and he just walked out of the meeting.
Republican senators are devising a big immigration deal in order to end this shutdown, while the president prepares to visit the Texas border in person to get a first-person perspective at the supposed crisis. More information is to come.
Meanwhile, on the high seas, the boat featured on the Discovery Channel show Deadliest Catch, Dungeon Cove, has capsized, killing the only 3 members of its crew. This tragic incident occurred only minutes after the boat requested help from the United States Coast Guard due to rough waters. This is a terrible event, and us here at NHSTV send our thoughts to the families of the sailors.
Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein has announced that he will depart from the position when William Barr, President Trump's nominee for Attorney General, is confirmed. Sources claim that Rosenstein is not being forced out by the Trump administration due to his affiliation with the Mueller investigation, but is rather leaving by his own accord. There is no set date for the Attorney General nominee William Barr confirmation hearing. However, he is expected to be confirmed by mid-February.
Today we celebrate one of the much lesser-known holidays, Save the Eagles Day. This holiday not only commemorates the work done to take eagles off the endangered species list, but it is also a call to action to finish removing them from the list. If you'd like to observe this holiday and spread awareness, you can use the hashtag #SaveTheEagles on social media to let all your followers and friends know about this iconic national holiday.
An exclusive club here on campus where you don't even have to speak the language to be a part of. NHSTV reporter Patrick Smith has the story.
With so many clubs to choose from, it can be hard to find the one for you. The German Club is not just for German students.
If you're interested, you can come. You don't have to be in a class. You don't have to be from Germany. You can join if you want to. It's pretty much for anybody. It's just more for the people who want to do things rather than sit and read a book. So it's pretty much for anybody if you want.
Me and my friends just had nowhere to go for Invest, and then we went once. We played a board game. We liked the board game, and then we just started going back, and now it's like every Wednesday we're always in German Club.
They meet every week in the PAC. You don't have to speak German to be in the German Club. They teach you a little bit.
We learn some little words in the club, but most of it you have to either be in a class to know or have to have somebody else to help you. We learn numbers and a few little words in German during the club. It's really fun.
It's not like a normal club where you sit in the classroom and you're talking. You have fun with it.
It's chocolate, and if you roll doubles on the dice, you have to put on a bunch of crazy stuff and try to tear open the package and eat as much chocolate as you can before the next person calls out chocolate. And it's really fun. It gets crazy.
German Club is also a great way to meet people who you wouldn't normally meet outside the club.
Playing the games and like just meeting new people. That's really it.
So if you have time during Invest on Wednesdays, come check out the German Club. For NHSTV, this has been Patrick Smith.
I'm here with German Club members Sarah St. John and Michael Grice. So can y'all tell me what's happening in German Club?
So in German Club, we mainly play German games. We eat some German food each week, and then we also learn about German culture. So like yesterday, we learned about like German Christmas traditions and like what they do around the time. Okay, so can y'all tell me about the difference between culture here and then maybe the culture in Germany?
Well, in Germany, they celebrate Oktoberfest, obviously, and they also celebrate St. Nicholas, which we celebrate more Santa than St. Nicholas. So.
Okay, so how can other people join German Club?
So, I mean, we just ask that you show up at one of our meetings and, you know, you'll play games, you'll have food, and you'll just join the club.
Okay, so what's y'all's favorite part about German Club and why should people join?
We have a lot of fun playing different games like every single Wednesday and eating different foods, so it's pretty fun.
Okay, so do you have to be in German class to be able to join the club?
No, you don't have to be.
Okay, so can y'all speak German?
We can introduce ourselves. Hallo, ich heiße Sarah.
And ich heiße Michael.
Awesome. Thank y'all so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to you, Clover.
Thanks, Sally Jo. A coach that is on and off the course, both teaching students and coaching them, and just doing what he loves to do. Reporter Grace Pensato has the story.
Coach Schindler is a husband, father, teacher, and golf coach. He enjoys eating Chipotle and spending time with his wife, son Easton, and daughter Olivia. At a young age, he learned how to play cards from his parents. He enjoys teaching students how to play and the competitive atmosphere it brings.
My parents, so this has been happening, I don't know how long they've been doing this, but the thing that they do, that they kind of hang out and do, is they always play cards against each other, and they keep a tally of how many wins and losses that they have. I mean, the number is astronomical. So as a kid, I would always go into the room and watch, and I always cheer for my dad. I don't know why, I just do, but he would always lose. So, I mean, if my mom watches this, she knows he always wins. But just watching them compete, I mean, there's a lot of trash talking going, and you just kind of pick up on it. So I learned to play cards from them.
Coach Schindler's favorite genre of music is anything that has guitar or metal.
Some might know it. I played guitar for 25 years. I wouldn't say I'm an accomplished musician, but I'm an accomplished guitarist.
Coach Schindler hopes his students and athletes take away the life lessons learned, as well as the fond memories. He believes it's not only the subject learned that made the greatest effect on someone, but the unexpected path it leads.
And I mean, if you think about it, they probably spend more time with me than they actually spend with their parents at home. And that's just the way that it is. Because they're in the school building for 8 hours, and if you're one of my athletes, you're with me for another 2 hours. So hopefully I'm impacting them other than just teaching math or sports, or I do golf here, or golf.
For NHSTV, this has been Grace Pensata.
Thanks, Grace. Texans, don't forget to tune in tomorrow's show,
where we will have a spotlight on 2 outstanding athletes that just so happen to be related,
as well as a recap of our sports.
And Jack is back tomorrow with our entertainment update.
Thank you for watching, and have a good day, Texans.
This has been NHSTV Live.